in the ground.
That tiny mistake, Jared, and that's the tactical element of the Joker. You only do it once, and because you only see it once per race, imagine as a driver, you do all the other laps 3-4 times, you're used to it, you do the Joker once, you made a mistake, you lost out. That's how close it is at the top, and all in the same car.
The 38 of Haley Deegan there, you can see, like you say, going against Jacob Rosales. Haley had some problems during qualifying, if you're wondering. She had a couple of tech issues which put her further down in terms of lap time experience than she would like. We all know she's a very experienced racer, but when you get in these cars and the other ones don't she's got a great attitude. Obviously, the Deegan family making a lot of noise. Obviously, they've easily come out in front. Now the other important thing to remember is that delta changes with track conditions. That's one of the brilliant things about this sport. The guys go out and do a fantastic job of prepping the track, so you guys can see the best racing all day long, but that includes watering the track, grading the track, so every time these drivers are slightly different he's going to pick him on the last lap, see if he can get the pressure there between him and second place. Good decision by McKay to go down. So Lane McKay last year really came on strong, starting this year, he's coming into everybody, and McKay is getting on well with it. So he was close to the he got in the mix there with Bruce Winston, wasn't really he's got by 1.1. This is a brilliant drive in a damaged car. Well done back to one lap through today. Yeah, I mean, like you said, I think this is a testimonial to ready on this track, ready to present he sees the moment going back. So Janssen now has the helmet rocking the holographic band, and he is our points leader. He's another couple of inches. Looks like 2.1 Two great redemption stories. Coming back to the That's what it says on the back bumper. It looks like you got to the side of them, and you know what? Backroot is might come out really clean here because look, they're fighting. Look like Ollie did slow down a little bit though, right? Like before Frank started, he's into it again. Ollie puts him wide now. Frank has another look to the inside. Ollie Eriksson gets hit from the rear again. He's on the handbrake. The rear wheels are locked. He's not going to be happy about this. Martel's off the back of those two. Backwards checked out. He was 2.2 seconds off the road. He's got one lap to go. Backwards going to go Joker this time. He's as Andreas Backroot out front, bumping more turns. You can see him there in the asphalt going into the dirt. The Backroot blue crew cheering him on. Frank second. Martel. Eriksson, can he fight or is he going to go to an LCQ? Remember, only 8 go to the finals. 9 cars in total. Who's going to get lumped in?
Oh, he's still looking. Martel's having a look to try and get past Frank, but he's not going to be able to. Be interested to see if the stewards look into it, but they're not going to look into that man. Backward takes the checkered flag by a mile. He goes to the...
Moving across the fan zone, and I came up with Busch Light, because you know, we're racing in the mountains, and we had to find our Busch Light man in the mountain. And Flaska, he's here with me. He is our Busch Light man in the mountains. Flaska, that's quite a title you got going in there, but you are a Busch Light man in the mountains. I'm going to hand this one over to you right here. That's for you, brother. And I want to give you one of these koozies on here for the empty hand. And how's it feel being the Busch Light man in the mountain?
I'm a man of the mountain. All I spend is my time in the mountain, so we're just happy to drink a Busch. Especially a Busch Light. You gotta watch your figure when you're up in the mountains. Stay light, stay...
DRJC Dodge, so it's an all Dodge front row. Fraser McConnell and Robin Larson both go the same way, so they're both going for the standard lap. With them has gone Leah Block. Tanner Faust has gone into the inside line with Kevin Eriksson.
There you see Uncle Saul on that back window as we are right along with Robin Larson, Eriksson, and Faust, both taking that Yokohama Tire Joker lap. Look at that, Tanner Faust nosing down. Woo! Tipped the tail over the gap jump. Good job on Tire Joker lap. Seeing Robin Larson go for it right now. That could be a smart move for him as he might gain some ground on Fraser McConnell. Nope. And there it is, Fraz still out front. Larson in second, Eriksson in third. This is where Larson thrives, you know, not having this is good for him. You know, here he is sitting third in points. This is unfamiliar territory for him. Look at Fraz. He has just had so much attitude with that car. It looks like, you know, when he throws that car sideways, he's throwing on his elbows. He's trying to throw up a roadblock, but Larson, we know how talented he is. And watch, I mean, when Fraz goes in this Yokohama Tire Joker lap,
so they're listening. You can hear from the spotter, they're saying it's going to be very tight. Here we go, Joker. McConnell to the inside. He's got him there. He's wide. He's wide. He's lost time. Here comes Larson over the top. Look for the merge. I think Larson's got him. Robin's got it.
Robin's got him. Robin Larson, a two-time defending champ. Fraser McConnell sits in second. Kevin Eriksson in third. Leah Block. Let's see if they shift around here. Yeah, and there it is. So Faust sits in fourth, and Leah Block here on our final lap. Great racecraft there by Robin Larson, just hanging out in the shadows, waiting for Fraser to make some mistakes. And they said keep it tight, and he did throw a little more attitude than he really needed to in that Joker lap.
Yeah, Larson lost out at the start. Remember, Fraser McConnell was in front of him, but he went Joker on lap 2, gave himself a little bit of breathing space. He comes now down into the left hand. He's going to come super tight through here, and this is a brilliant drive. The double champion chasing down everyone in front. Monster Energy, DRRJC Dodge are going to lock out the front row. Andreas Backward and Robin Larson have got the job done in the semi-finals. Brilliant by them, what they're going to do with the team tactics.
And this is what we saw Tanner Faust and Leah in the LCQ last time. Here they are again. But Robin Larson, like you said, on that front row, the DRR.
he might joker and get himself to the podium. We're still only half race distance.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of but you like this jump? Why do you like this you don't want to jump flat, that's why they put a little tabletop in before. It's a big thing, it's on these tracks. Alright, so while we're talking here, you can see are separated by 8 seconds. So it looks like chose to step down to this category. He was in the mix at both rounds in Richmond, but couldn't quite pull it off. He had a P3 on day 1, and it was a P2 on day 2. But this time, Pastrana will come over that final tabletop and blast down all straight into the cannon. He's going to take the victory of round 3 in the side. It's a brilliant move. He's desperate to get up towards those front guys. He doesn't want to get held up. Spitzy has been pretty quick. He should be okay with it, but he needed to pass Michaela, and he's done it. Yeah, well, the Nation's sitting in the best spot in the house right now. If he can get around a couple of these, I shouldn't say back markers, everyone's quick, but if he can not get held up, that is definitely the time to take the Joker.
There's the white and black at 36. We're talking about Casper Janssen. You know, he's rocking. He's definitely one to watch. But Halman still out front, and Mitchell sitting in second.
He's a smart driver. He's a championship contender. Obviously a champion in this class before.
Look at Halman just edging away from Mitchell beyond. De Jong running on with the fastest lap. Look at line on comes up on top.
Oh, big miss.
Mitchell was way too wide on that.
Yeah,
look at that. And look at Janssen. Past easy, and he's going for the attack again.
This is the mark of someone who's been a champion several times. He's been carried in Nitrocross. We know the dirt track suits Janssen better. He struggled a bit in Europe this year, so maybe the pavement not quite as good as the dirt is, but the difference.
Now, well, Brutka's like, I am battling with the champion. I am going all out, and Casper's just saying, dude, I need to win this race. Get the heck out of the way.
Yeah, and he's got it done. Now we're back to the leaders because Janssen's got P3 in the bag. It's about the gap between them. 2 seconds between De Jong and Halman. Without mistake, Halman's got this in the bag. Yeah. And in fact, they're both going to go Joker, Jared.
That's what I'm saying. They're both going to go Joker.
No.
Let me get in there, boys. Let me get in there. Halman, again, look at this. Here we are. We got that white flag, and here we go. Halman and De Jong are going for that Joker lap. Casper Janssen has already utilized it. Bruska, Specia, they need to go.
Incredible racing from these guys. Absolutely. Yes! All the passes Janssen made to get himself in the mix. Okay, yeah, De Jong's come back out. And can he do it?
Now watch this. We got another chance right here. If he can get on the inside of him right here. Going for it, and does, no, baby.
Yes, he looks wide. De Jong, he runs a little bit wide. Janssen looks, he's going to try and get the double back on the other.
Oh, no.
There it is. That is it.
Row 5, we have got Oliver Clemente and Joe Serrano in the power. Number 6, we've got Chris Eisenhower. Well, this is our warm-up left now.
it down. So Nick Eisenhower got pole, so he gets 45 points. And then he goes all the way to the back of the pack. So here we go. Our 12 vehicles out front. So Lucy Block is out there. Scott lap in the 430, tip to tail. Brilliant. Yep, Nick Eisenhower, he took that Joker lap, and again, he got that pole position. There goes Jim York, up and over. Jim York in that Noveski Dixon Baja Bug.
There's normally a $1 bet on whether or not he's going to roll, isn't there, between him and Travis? So somebody's just won $1.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lucy Block is still leading this one. Scotty Day behind. Oh no, red flag. That's fine. It's only a car on the wall.
It's Jim York. It's Jim York. He's 100 lap in the 430, tip to tail. Brilliant. Yep, Nick Eisenhower, he took that Joker lap, and again, he got that pole position. There goes Jim York, up and over. Jim York in that Noveski Dixon Baja Bug.
There's normally a $1 bet on whether or not he's going to roll, isn't there, between him and Travis? So somebody's just won $1.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lucy Block is still leading this one. Scotty Day behind. Oh no, red flag. That's fine. It's only a car on the wall.
It's Jim York. It's Jim York. He's bugs. Re-rack him and stack him. Looks like Lucy Block and York are out. So there'll be a scratch on this race. And we are moments away from the start. Let's get ready to send it here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 10 of the 12 left. Front row is Cowboy Cerrone, and on the inside line is Scotty Lassiter. So Lassiter, who's apparently hijacked us here earlier on in the announcing booth. They just don't get away quite like the Group E cars, do they? But Cowboy Cerrone with another good start. Now, will he take the alternate line again? He's been passed on the outside by Donnie Donovan. So Donovan going to try and go the long way round, but Cowboy does still go around the outside to take the Joker. Oh, up the inside, power slap move there into the side. It gets it done, but Lassiter leads on the Joker lap, and Cowboy Cerrone on the standard. No, the other way around. Cowboy Cerrone on the Joker.
They're getting loose. Look at that, going into that Joker lap. I'll tell you what, the power slap, Joe Tirana, he's getting loose, man. He's shoving people around here. There's Donnie Donovan barely squeezing under the bridge with that cooler on top. But Scotty Dog looks like he is out front. I believe Scotty Dog Lassiter, that Real American Beer vehicle out front.
Cowboy Cerrone staying low there, trying to protect Donnie Donovan. Donovan went up high and then used the momentum down the banking, which I guess helps when you've only got 70-odd horsepower to try and get yourself up a position. Scotty's checked out in the minute. He's got a gap of 1.8 at the front, and he needs these quick guys behind Jared to get all caught up. Now, since Blake Wilkie's in the house this weekend, I'm sure is he not racing?
He is not racing. No, he's not racing. He's been running a competitor's tire. Yokohama's a spec tire, so he runs a competitor's tire. Yeah, but truth be told, you know, Eisenhower, Nick Eisenhower, he rated that's Blake Wilkie's old car. So
yes,
so that's why he's supporting Eisenhower.
Slugshot one. Yeah. So Donovan using, can we describe that as banking? I think it's the outside burn, but somehow he holds on.
Scotty Doug still up front. Shapiro, Toronto, Slayton, Donnie Donovan.
Kyle Zerkis in the 11.53 coming down the straight with the bull horns on the underside of the front hood there.
There's Cowboy Cerrone there on the right in the Monster Energy vehicle. Zerkis in the 11.53. There's Nick Eisenhower in that Geolander Yokohama. And look at that Flamante coming from the back.
3 wide. Oh, look, zero respect for the cones, Jared.
Zero.
No respect.
No.
There'll be a massive investigation and none of them will care. They'll send the motorhome.
Oh, what was that? Through some blood, man. Whoa, getting wide.
Yeah, I thought he hit the wall on the outside in the tunnel, then hit the wall on the outside of the right-hander after it.
And that's the power slap vehicle again. That's Joe Tirana, the 1140.
And Shapiro's got the lead, so I thought Lassiter was down low in the bank, and Shapiro's got the lead with the fastest lap. Everybody has jokered now, so they've just got a lap to go, and Shapiro in front of Lassiter.
Yeah, that should be noted. 3 laps as opposed to 4.
Yeah, restart.
Yeah, the restart there, the red flag. So Shapiro out front with the fastest lap, but Scotty Dog with 1.6 seconds behind. Joe Tirana, the power slap vehicle, and then we got Sletton sitting back there in 4th. Donnie Donovan rounding out the top 5.
So coming under a bit of pressure, Lassiter is here. Will want to hold on for a podium at least. Shapiro, Lassiter gets a little tap again from the power slap machine. Everybody gets slapped left, right and centre. Tirana doesn't care.
All right, so Shapiro still out front.
Scotty Dog, what are you going to do, buddy?
Bajabugs final. And we needed a tempo outside, but we do have a 1, 2, 3. In first position, we have Greg Shapiro, and in second, Scotty Dog, and 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, the big dog laid out a bit of movement, but the bobblehead did survive. That was all we wanted to know, and we survived the but a very crazy Bajabugs final. What did we expect? So let's get into our Group E final now. Let's check out our front row. In row 1, Andreas Backrud and Robin Larson, our defending champion, looking to get a good start and take that top spot. In row 2,
We are seeing Andreas Backrud, Robin Larson on the front row. Rich McConnell, Victor Briggs, Kevin Harrison, Connor Charles, Terry Phelps, and Ollie Harrison. Let's send it, Utah!
Larson versus Backrud, teammates on the front row. 3 Dodgers locking out the top 3 positions. Fraser McConnell on row 2. What are going to be the tactics on the run to the first corner? Backrud and Larson are equal. Backrud ducks in front of Larson. They go around the outside line to the standard lap. McConnell's gone to the inside line. Jared Larson gave up that position really nicely. I reckon they'd had a chat already and said, this is what we're going to do. They split the strategy between the 3 Dodge cars. Now we're going to see the first 2 up over the big gap. Here comes Backrud and Larson. Fantastic.
Real quick, 7 cars out there. Look behind me. Victor Franks is right behind us. He is not out there on course. Look at this, bunched up. McConnell, right one, and we talked about how much chaos was going to be on that big Talladega turn.
Yeah, McConnell got caught up there, and then Conor Martell side by side with Ollie Eriksson in the background. Martell's up to P3. He said, didn't he, what can he do to the back row of the grid? Martell might be doing us wrong here. We said no one can win it from there. He's already at P3, but behind him, McConnell's already joking.
Andreas Backrud, Robin Larson, they start on that front row. They're going to play a real good strategy here. Connor Martell, like you said, sits in third. Fraz, Kevin Harrison, and Tanner Phelps, all taking that Yokohama Tire Joker lap. Backrud spin it really tight and tidy. You saw that right there. He didn't air it out too much. Robin Larson, they do on that Talladega turn. 4 laps. This is going to be all killer, no filler.
They're going to be watching for McConnell, so everybody watching at home, watch for McConnell in the background, in the Jamaican coloured car, the Jamaican driver. He will be desperate to get some clear air. Oh, and he gets tapped from behind. So McConnell gets a little nudge from Kevin. Sideways in the dirt.
But he comes back. Fraser McConnell re-enters the picture. Gets in the side of Tanner Phelps. Look at the Yokohama Tire smoke. Kevin Harrison looks like he's punching him out of the way a little bit there.
That's game over for Fraz for me, Jared. The margins are too tight with these guys at the front. They're so good. Fraz got just that little tap. Surely, I can't see any reason there. Unless Larson wants to beat Backrud. If they want to split the strategy, Larson wants a chance to beat his teammate, and he may well. The team will split the strategy at the end of this lap. Oh, Backrud makes a mistake. Now they might. Now they might. Yeah. Look at Larson on board. Pulls the handbrake, tries to get inside Backrud. He's right underneath the rear fender, right underneath that back wheel.
Team order. I don't think so. You see him tip the tail. Larson's going to try to pressure. If they, we've seen this in other motorsports where drivers take each other out. That would be absolutely foolish for them to do that to their Dodge machines. Connor Martell sitting
where he made a couple of mistakes previously. You can see the delta and the data on your board there. 63 miles down through the left. They're still to go to the top 4 drivers. So
they retain the lead, and all of them hold on to it. Look at that 1, 2, and 3. Hold on to their positions.
Conor Martell has done an absolutely brilliant job at the back of the grid here, Jared. What a drive by him.
Yeah.
He said he got P2 before, but he's come out of nowhere and got it done.
Yeah, and keep in mind, he wasn't on that last row like Tanner Phelps was, but regardless, he still fought for it. So again, Backrud.
Martell has a joker.
Oh, no.
This happened to Backrud last year. We're talking about Andreas Backrud out front, the Norwegian driver. He had a rotten weekend in Richmond. He's such an emotional character. He came in with a temperature of 104. He had a fever. He's got it done today. He's in front of his teammate Larson. He hasn't won in Nitrocross since 2023, way back at the end of the previous season. And this is a brilliant result. The Norwegian comes onto the straight. It's going to be a 1-2 for DRRJC, Monster Energy, and the Dodge.